your own. You go still see some people today, 2022, 26 November 2022. People go to drive for FCT, Federal Capital Territory. Then go wind down, throw away sachet of biscuit, wind down, throw away bottle of drink or water where they don't drink from inside motor. For 2022, for Abuja, Federal Capital Territory, you go wind down, you throw them, all of those things. Now, things when they be say, you on your own, you need to know. Say, you get some things, will not be by complain. You on your own get some things when they be say, you need to press pause to say, these things, this one, follow. On my own part, from my own angle, follow at all. Check your time now, 9 minutes. Don't come up from where 7 o'clock. Sit down, put as the matter take the beat. I get the numbers, them where you go take a put to body. I go drop the numbers, them because I not go lie you sharply. The way when they be said they take a dive inside of swimming pool. Now so myself now don't dress back. Now speed now they use the run they come and how don't run come. The way when I go take a dive inside the swimming pool of newspapers, you understand? Toko. And if I dive inside the swimming pool, now so I go start to the swim and then all the papers when I see they are going to bring them out one by one. And they see this day for here, and they see Daily Trust for here, and they see Saturday Sun for here, and they see Sporting Sun for here, and they see Saturday Tribune for here, Leadership Weekend for day here, Saturday Independent day here, Saturday Telegraph day here, The Guardian day here, Vanguard for day here, Business Day here. Different papers, them full here, ratatatiously. Punch, they here, Scoff. Nation, they here, Scoff. And we get some other papers, them full everywhere. So we got the people eye. We're going to subject them one by each. All the papers that way they hear. And you have where they and the numbers where you can take put body. In case you just hear the headlines, them you got to put body on top of the matter. Numbers they there 0903 22 29 797. We still got 0818 22 22 205. And we still got 0808 22 22 037. All the numbers where you go fit to take a put body for inside of the arrangement. This is a better, simplicious, tantantous morning. 20 degrees centigrade and 20 degrees Celsius actually. Now waiting the weather, the degree, we have the weather, the update for the weather. And Scoff is still on top of the update there. They get the info, say today like this, you go there more of sunny. More of sun and I go shine. You know how it be. And you know I can notice on these days the way the sun they shine, you go look the sun, it go be like say the sun no too they shine like that. But to just walk out from one junction to another junction under that same sun, it go be like say the sun. No, try to see the sun finish you. Please have respect for the sun. This sun will be the sun where you can just see and finish quickly. You go touch your body. You go touch you in a very, very strong way. So anyway, according to the weather report, today go day little sun, not be little. Today go day mostly sunny at 20 degrees Celsius as the matter take the beat. All right, so we could dive inside of the papers. Them 0903 22 29 797, 0818 22 22 205, 0808 22 22 037. Citizen FM 93.7. And a day you did this better morning and a Scoff Super Citizen on Saturday. I will check waiting your call for the newspapers from now. Go reach where 8 o'clock. Sit down, put today. They call me Ezemmuo 1. Chief priest on top of the radio, mouthpiece and the gong, oracle of the citizens. Man, when it takes sense, they avoid nonsense. On top of this day newspaper, the big one, the big fat headline where they here, the headline will get pot belly. Where are they see for the front of this newspaper here? Will they see French version of Buhari's biography unveiled in Niamey? African leaders extol his virtues. So the French version of they say Buhari's biography, say the French version they don't unveil them for inside of Niamey. By the way, Niamey is the capital of Niger Republic. You remember, say within the week, but don't give you the updates. President Muhammadu Buhari been not enter inside of Niger based on AU African Union meeting and all of that one. So African leaders now on the Hilam based on 102 in the Hilam. Say Baba, say Baba, say Baba. According by the African leaders. Now that they done the arrange based on 102 now the French version of in own biography because they were arranging that particular one and they don't unveil them according by the headline. They don't unveil them for Niamey and other African leaders they give them shout out. They give them shout out. Say, okay, you try you too much for inside of Niamey for Niger Republic there. And that one of the big headline waiting for on top of this day newspaper, they slap them for the front of the page there. If you look at the newspaper, you must see that one. He did here. And of course, we still see on top of this day 2023, INEC insists a party must inform it of foreign funds. Foreign funds, that the money from the foreign, from away, money from away, money from outside, foreign money. Say parties must to inform INEC of foreign funds. Like they get funds, they get financial support from away, from outside. Say INEC need to know. Wow. All right, so that one day there for this day. He did here. All right, so still on top of this day, Emefiele, he said inflation rates will fall steadily to less than 15% by Q4 and then a quarter four of 2023. Quarter four, now the last quarter of 2023. Say inflation rates go fall steadily to less than 15% based on how it take be. Okay. Anyway, and still there, NDLEA partners with French police. NDLEA partners with French police to tackle drug trafficking. Now, yesterday here, when we talk about drug abuse, especially among young people, it can be like saying something we don't choke. You know, drug abuse. And you guys give shout out to join body like NDLEA. Although say some people they point out some things, say some of the seizures within they do say they go just destroy them. How far? Where the people? Where the people will get them and all of that. Many questions where people they raise, but you no go fit still say you go fold your hand make you know give big shout out to NDLEA for the fight within the fight. And you know when you fight bad thing self they fight you because you know easy for Ezekiel. Even the NDLEA as then they fight this thing, they fight drug use, fight drug sales, the spreading of drug. Trust me, drug abuse will say we don't swim go the angle of Daily Trust Saturday, Daily Trust today here. Today will be on 26 November 2022. No compensation for Yobe airstrikes victims. No compensation. That are the big headline now they give you now. The big fat headline where they on top of the front page there of Daily Trust. It talks say no compensation for Yobe airstrikes victims. And they constitute the small riders that are the attache headlines where they just gum under that big headline. You go see one way talk there say my life not same again. Mom who lost son. The mama will lose speaking talks. My life will not be the same again. When the big headline they say no compensation for Yobe airstrikes victims. The attache headline my life not the same again. Mom who lost son. Community inaccessible. Now so government TikTok. The victims have case against military. Now so lawyer talk. Now this is attaches we did here. The attache headlines them. We did there and be that one. And now, but if you airstrike, we appreciate what in the military they do in terms of fighting insurgency, bandit matter to the fight them. But when you don't see case of say on top of the airstrike when they try fight the bandits and then it constantly affects the innocent civilians where they live for the environment or for the hood there. I don't know. It is very important, man, to just still look their face. To still find out, no be una, we want wunjo, no be una, we want attack. But as he be say, while we they attack the people where we they attack, and the thing can't touch you now, sorry, una do, you understand? Because right now, I see the headline and just the when they take a drop on point, They say 1 year after, no compensation for 1 year after, no compensation for Yobe airstrikes victim. My life not the same again. Mom who lost son, community inaccessible, government victims have case against military, and then according by the lawyer. All right, so all that one, if you want to know the details, you want to know what you follow, all that one, make you follow and well. All right, that one there on top of Daily Trust newspapers as it take the beam. Stop hobnobbing with politicians. So Atiku tells CJN and the Chief Justice for the Chief Justice, Chief Justice. Anyway, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, aka the CJN, now who Atiku they talk to on top of this particular, he said, make you stop hobnobbing with politicians. Stop playing with politicians. Stop playing Oga 10-10 with politicians. Even if not table tennis, even if not lawn tennis, even if not snooker, come up body from there as a CJN. Now so Atiku they tell him, say stop hobnobbing with the politicians as you take the beat. All right, so yeah, you want to know all the details on top of Daily Trust this morning, on top of the matter. Citizen FM, a day 19 minutes past 7 o'clock, still on top of Daily Trust. Residents return to endangered houses as flood recede in states. As a flood now, the way when it takes swell up before, like a Gari Jebu, where them pour some more water for inside, as the flood now done the less, like a bolombolo with a chook needle. Like a ball with the less, the flood now don't they drop. Some of the victims of this flood now they go back to their houses, and according by how the headline take describe, I say the house they endangered. They put them for quote endangered houses. Now don't forget say. Now some of the snakes and things them way they inside of water, you know. Different kind of animals where no to go well, where they inside and around that water like this, where the water will cover everywhere. You understand? So some kind of dangerous animals they inside the water. Apart from that one, some of those houses don't water don't enter them in such a way where they be say before people go live inside again, they go need to touch them. They go need to arrange one or two things, especially for that Bielsa, because even myself, I get people for Bielsa, I get family for Bielsa. The story when I don't hear, join them with the picture when I don't see. Before people go back to their normal life, they go need help. They go need serious help, and I pray make governments, state governments, federal governments, NGOs, join bodies, make them start to look at now where they on the less. I make them see how they go take help all the people with flood affect for Delta, from the Chabaru side, for Guam, for Bielsa State there, for Adamawa State side, for different other side of the north and the different side of the country, make them see how, even for Lagos, so they get flood victims for there. All right, make them see government need to now, when it beats everything done the less. I know say campaign, they carry attention of plenty people now, but this now also time to look these people, say these people, they really collect, they really hear them, they really hear way, now opportunity to take help them any which way they possible to help them. All right, as the matter take the beam. All right, so still on steel. For Daily Trust newspapers here, we'll see inside. Wow. Inside Abuja tea store, where cryptocurrency is accepted as payment. For this same Abuja. Hey, now headline where they on top of Daily Trust inside Abuja tea store where cryptocurrencies are accepted as payment. Now, but I don't say cryptocurrency never really be legal tender for the country. Yes, people they deal with them, but I don't know whether they official to accept them as payment officially for inside of the country. All right, but according by the headlines there, they say get on T-shop for instead of Abuja, where cryptocurrency, they fit accept them as payment. Other headlines there for instead of this day. I say this day, Ezemmuo be focused, more focus this morning. It's too early. 7:23. What did you do? Why your hair? This did focus. Saturday sun, and again we doing this a better morning. 2023. Tinubu bombs Obi and Atiku. Which one be bombs? The way some people they write headline, you go on the wonder. When they say bombings, you can say Tinubu bombs Obi and Atiku. Which kind of word be bombs? How? You take a bomb them. You want to know that one? You therefore inside of Saturday song this better morning. XVP always on the run. Where is he running to? That now waiting according by waiting Tinubu talk. He say waiting make Atiku they always the run. Then in Consti say Labour Party candidates. He saying they lie with arithmetic. Where be say no Indian can solve. Say Labour candidates, Labour Party candidates, they lie with arithmetic. No Indian can solve. And he say APC candidates, they say meet with Niger Delta monarchs and Niger Delta leaders as he take the B. Now, on top of that one, the attaches them where they on top of that one. Atiku to Tinubu, I am running to make life better for Nigerians. All right, so the big headlines where they there, the big headline where they there, 2023, Tinubu bombs Obi and Atiku. And the attache, then are the riders, the headlines where they take attach them, like four of them, the XVP always on the run. Where is he running to? And a question will be saying, Tinubu, they ask that one. And the Inconsti talks to the Labour Party candidate there, saying they lie with arithmetic, will be saying no Indian person fits to solve. That one's if they there. And a scoff another attack where the APC candidate meet with Niger Delta monarch and a scoff. Now there, where indeed they talk some of these things. He meet with some of the kings and the traditional leaders for instead of Niger Delta based on the campaign, and a scoff some of the leaders where they there. But Atiku consti the talk say in the run for presidency to make life better for Nigeria. He said that one now why him the run. All right, that one day on top of Saturday song this morning, 2023 anxiety in Oyo over return of political violence. This one we in a sort of way we don't the hammer. Say all this where they say political violence. I don't know what the people they gain onto these bass bulls. You they do bass bulls, they boss things, they scatter things, they fight people on top of waiting. Shabi, you see, so one of the headlines we bust out recently, where we see the case of the governor of Anambra State, some of the things, comments when he make about the Labour Party candidate. But some days ago, where we say we still see two of them, they meet for one particular church, they hug themselves, they laugh. You know, the governor still talk something, he still say, he go reconcile. Say, Peter will be a man, say they go reconcile, you know. So, why are they bring this one, they come outside? When would they hear all this political violence? You know they needed, because those people serve where you they fight for. I'm not sure, I don't know whether that's a fight where they fight for them. Now the best way to support them be that. Because last, you wound your person, you buy person, you take something from person by force based on you two of them not agree politically. The people where you they do them for, or where you think for your mind, say you they do them for. Then you go see them tomorrow, then they for round table, the ball, they reason life, they discuss things. They talk about things. They chop kilishi, they chop things, they gist, they laugh. Meanwhile, you and their supporters, you where they support this person, and the other person where they support the other person, two of them I know they see eyeball to eyeball. People want they support, then they sit down for one table, they chop from one plate. Now one for you. So all this political violence and bass bulls, we need to start to check them from inside, from ourselves. Before we start to call on, say, police and law enforcement agencies to put the body and do some things, we on our own need to observe them. Say, all these things where you say person go just come, they cause different violence on top of waiting. For who? For why? Now, what you go ask yourself? All right, that one day for Inside of Saturday Song. Still on top of Saturday Song, this better morning. As the matter take the B, we still check some things where they happen there. Osun residents await new governor as Adeleke assumes office tomorrow. All right, tomorrow, the dancing senator, we don't become the dancing governor now. Davido uncle, OBO uncle. Tomorrow, when go assume office. A lot of people they expect plenty things from him for that Osun state, because anybody when they be say we enjoy plenty support, where they take a commot person we sit down, incumbent we sit down. Now be say you they enjoy the support of the population of the masses. And not be say you go can't go there, you know go can't deliver. You get what you make them vote you against the person where they sit already. So to resume that office tomorrow, yes, now good news, but now still something when they be say a work where they to do, not be small work, because you need to cool down and show people why them through vote for you. Show people what it make you be the better or best option. As you take the B. All right, make I just remember for you, say, even as we check the headlines, the numbers they to take a put to body on top of the matter, 7:29 now. Now, waiting time on the talk 0903 22 29 797. 0818 22 22 205 0808 22 22 037. All of them the numbers where we fit take yard as you take the B. All right. All right. Some other headlines today there. What would you see? Something there on Samuel Poso. All right. Late Samuel Poso. We hear that one yesterday. That one that break. Very sad one. I don't know. People we don't know Samuel Poso. You know, Samuel Poso said for cross. I don't know what I go to say. They bigger than religion, because religion day, spirituality day. Samuel Poso he cross beyond the different people who be Muslim self. They know him. You know, now somebody we don't pave way, you don't chat cause, you don't pave way for this particular gospel music line. You don't do well. 51 years old and I waiting a day before you take drop. So they talk something about him on top of Saturday Sun there. All right, and on top of Sporting Sun there, injured Neymar go there all Aquanana. Neymar out till knockout stage. Kai. All right, Neymar don't get injury for this World Cup. You know, say Neymar, the way when they fall sometimes, you don't know when in through get injury. And to get so when go fall, if you just touch him, he go fall, roll. If he roll from here, go reach day. Or if he roll from here, go reach massacre for ground. As they roll, they shout. He sabi that thing well. So people know they know when in through get injury. But right now, according by Sporting Sun, Neymar don't get injury. Injured Neymar out till knockout stage for inside of the World Cup where they go on for inside of Qatar. All right, so that one day there. For inside of Saturday Tribune, make we just peep idea, make we see what in they happen there, because the 7:31 time Nagaga. That one means a time to move. You know, they wait for anybody on top of the radio. Gunmen keep the 60 for inside of Zamfara. For Saturday Tribune, and there we did the big headline. Now they tell you so. Say gunmen keep the 60 for inside of Zamfara. The small attache where they there the rider headlines were attached to that one. Bandits attack Kaduna villages, kill 15. 3 policemen murdered, oil firm chief abducted in Rivers. All this one waiting there for inside of Saturday Tribune there. They talk about kidnapping 60 people for inside of Zamfara. They talk about bandit attack for inside of Kaduna villages where they kill 15 people. And the one now when the BC is still the pain well, 3 policemen where they don't kill, plus including oil firm chief where they kidnap for inside of River State. All these ones they for inside of Saturday Tribune, the big headlines we did there. Suspected kidnappers nabbed in Ekiti. 3 million naira ransom recovered from them. That one self day for inside of Saturday Tribune. People kidnappers where they don't catch and collect some things for inside of their hand. Nathaniel Bassi, Richard Mofedamijo, Monio Boli, and others they mourn Sami Okposo. That one self did, yeah. Different celebrities, different entertainers. They don't come outside, all of them. They mourn them, they talk how you do them for body. They mourn Sami Okposo, the late Samuel Okposo. All right, that late, I never they used to put late for that in body because he still they do me one kind. Still they do me one kind. All right, Adisa Akinloye sized my appointment letter. Oh, seized my appointment letter as VC because I belonged to Awolowo's party. All right, Adisa Akinloye, he seized my appointment letter as VC because I belong to Awolowo's party. You want to know who they talk that one? You go like to know who they talk that one. Day on top of Saturday Tribune this morning. Make you know how it be. On top of Beavers, APC afraid of a free, fair election. Now PDP, now they talk that one. Based on the Beavers, Higi Haga. Court to sack Oshun local government chairman and the councillors. That one self day there. How Okada man taught me to put the people first. How Okada man taught me to put the people first. Who they talk this one? IITA Director General. Nine they talk this one. Say Okada man teach and to put the people first. Now because I never really know how that will take happen. But now the Chamo of IITA, now they talk that particular one. He say how Okada man take teach up. So you go want to know how that one take happen. He did for inside of Saturday Tribune. So that you yourself go understand every details of that particular arrangement as you take the B. All right, so still on steel, we still check them 7:35. Now waiting time to talk headlines. Waiting there for the newspaper headlines. Now waiting to check this better Saturday morning. On top of the arrangement, Super Citizen on Saturday. You fit to call or to put a body at 0903 22 29 797. 0808 22 22 205 7 Dadia 0808 22 22 037 all Dadia. In case because I've been just they get to the info, say the number just they get some kind of higiaga, but I don't fix them. And of course, they good to go now. Everything good to go. The number they fixed in case you don't they dial them and they do you, they stress you. Now let's talk. Who they here so now this morning? Who they here so this morning?
My chairman, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, Sakwa. Who they talk this better morning? Where you they call us from?
Now Godwin Abuo they call from Maraba.
Godwin Abuo.
Abuo, ABUO.
Oh, Godwin Abuo, I remember you from last week. How far, my brother?
Morgano, I salute you, sir.
My brother, you do well. From how Maraba Day this morning?
You did cool and calm.
Cool.
No issue.
Cool and calm. I like them.
Yes.
Put body.
Yes,
Put body quick.
Make I talk headline where say Tinubu hit Atiku and Tito B. You see, the two they on ground, they say, we no want hate speeches. We no want blame game. We no want where you go the use idea, the yap your opponent. The thing is, tell Nigerians waiting you get for heart about them. Tell us what you want to do, or when that opportunity comes, say, make you be for throne, make you sit down as the president and commander in chief. I will take a lot our plight. Not be say when you won't go do your campaign, instead of going to do campaign based issues, you go there and go to yap your opponent. Well, no tomorrow. Well, I think they use this opportunity. They yap it was then happy to be doer. Now, him talk and the way he talked so yesterday, or I think we talk the way he talks yesterday. Chevy, the federal government will say na hate speech. They will begin to send all kind of tantrum against opponents. Well, according to how he want to do it, but I know say come 2023, I dey see Peter Obi in the work majestically, they work elegantly, they work very, very. I dey walk along the street of Abuja House in Ansurok. Yes.
All right.
So now the two I get to talk with that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother, for that one. We don't talk on top of the matter. Who there so now this morning? Hello.
Hello, na Kennedy there online.
Kennedy, good morning to you. Which part of the world where you did this better Saturday morning?
I did Nigeria, I did Caro this morning.
All of us did Nigeria, but you did for Caro.
Yes, thank you very much. See, when I say Nigeria citizens no sabi report good news about Nigeria. Not be only also we be the citizens. All these newspapers, people where they give us headlines, them too know they help matter. I don't know whether not because Nigeria no go Africa. Senegal might be the first country for Africa where do something good for Africa. They win. They no tell us. They come. They tell us about Nema where get injury. That one no be my concern, sha. But I want maybe they celebrate Africa. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now the one where I want to talk with that. But you see, they say Tinubu, you know, bomb Atiku and Peter Obi. May that one no confuse us as citizens. When Tinubu and when Tinubu and Atiku meet for airport, they hug themselves. He call on Jagaban. This one respond. You know, now so they take do. But this one they can't talk now. If fans come meet, you go see say fans go begin fight themselves. Now you where they fight for person where if you meet your opponent, now hug then they hug, they celebrate. Who beat first class Mumu? Now you where they fight for them, now be the Mumu person. Now carry me enter waiting happen for Oyo, you know, political violence. That's what we are talking about. These people where you talk about, you've been on talking before, when they meet, they know they fight, then they hug, then they shop the same plate, waka, enter the same motto. When we citizens come meet, come they fight, we say, now shame for us. Thank you very much. Make God help our citizens, make we understand. Say these people where will they die for? My people say picking way in mama they say charcoal no they wear white. No fight for waiting to be your own. Thank you. God bless us.
Kennedy, thank you for that last one where you talk. You talk plenty things, but that's one way you still talk now. That word way drop. Picking where mama they say charcoal, they not supposed to wear white. That one follow. Me self I concur. Wear white now. wear white. Anyway, now the calls what don't they take you yourself if it call make you put your body on top of the headlines, them all the papers, them where they on top we table, we they look them one by each, make we see what in there. And as we see them, not be to just to see them, not to talk about some of these headlines and make we express we own mind as citizens because you self get the right to talk. Believe them or not, as you they talk, people where they hear you. The right people they hear you. Whether you believe them or not. So, just talk your mind how it be you on top of the matter. Check them now. 7:41. Now, what time we talk? If you come from the other angle, look up from the other side of the mirror. Now, 19 minutes before 8 o'clock on top of the radio. 8 o'clock, the time for, like I tell you, environment show. That one goes up by 8 o'clock. But before that, 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0808 22 22 037. All of them dead here. And some other papers is still there because what did we just check on a Saturday Tribune where we check, we still get Leadership Weekend for here. The big headline where we see on top of Leadership Weekend, communal violence, child labor behind rising number. That one day there for Leadership Weekend. Okay. INEC insists on 5 billion naira campaign spending for president, 1 billion naira for governors on top of the matter. All right, so that one the limit where INEC don't put to say if on one they do this campaign, see how much we want to go spend. This one day on top of Leadership Weekend. Who they are so now this morning?
Hello, good morning, bros.
Good morning to you, my brother, man. Which part of the world where you day like this?
Rastaman from Girishi.
Rastaman.
From Girishi.
Hey, Rastaman from Girishi. Wagwan, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. This early morning. Welcome.
I won't put my for this issue of Tinubu and bombing Atiku and Obi.
Go ahead, my brother.
You see something, if Nigeria wants to tell themselves the truth, we have gone so far in a long way. Look at the present president of Nigeria. Look at the way he is taking us up and down, with some are still praising him. But if Nigerians want to tell themselves the truth, if finally they deny this, totally you are seeing the gradual way P2B is moving. If totally they deny him of this, look at the governor of Nasarawa State saying that, saying openly that Tinubu will rule for it. This means that they have known the person who will already enter there. So if they conduct this 2023 election free and fair, it will be very good for both Nigerians and their citizens. Let them stop deceiving themselves. So that's all I want to say.
All right, thank you, my brother Rastaman. Thank you for that one. We don't talk on top of the matter. As you take B, everybody get right to talk in mind. Just the way you get the right to talk your mind. Somebody can come out and say, Atiku will rule for 8 years, or Tinubu will rule for 8 years, or P2B will rule for 8 years. Anybody can talk how he feel. Anybody can talk waiting he feel. Nobody go there one corner of Nigeria tell you waiting go happen for the full Nigeria. Say the full Nigeria will vote for this person, or the full Nigeria. You don't know waiting to happen for some kind of corners. All right, that's why we say today instead of the business of talking, business of news, business of information, because information they powerful and information gone na power. All right, so shout out to you there for that one we don't talk. 7:44 now waiting time done the talk for inside of the studio this better morning on top of Citizen FM 93.7. Waiting we day inside, so we check the newspaper headlines on top of Super Citizens on Saturday. Super Citizen on Saturday show. All right, we check the headlines, waiting the occur for inside of the newspapers them, and then how he take they consign you and how he take they consign me self with the talk. All right, so we done day on top of leadership weekend where we done the talk the limit of campaign spending. Now, many people don't they ask, because I remember last 2019, talking about this limit. Not be today INEC don't come out and say, political parties not supposed to spend past this amount. But how they go take no? A lot of people don't they ask questions. How they go take no? Who they measure them? Who they calculate them? All the total amount of money. Because if you judge them by billboard and flyers, some other money they go down where be say go see to account for them, or maybe the parties them go submit their books to INEC or submit their expenditure book to INEC. I hope to say they go get way to take a put peg for inside of this arrangement, but they don't come outside and announce them say 5 billion naira and be the campaign limit, spending limit for presidential campaign, and the 1 billion for governors. Then according by INEC, that one day on top of leadership weekend. You want to know more about that one? Rush, go there, pick them up, make you get the info. And now Saturday Independence, and there we day 46 trillion naira debt awaits Buhari's successor. They laugh when they laugh. No be say na comedy, but the thing be say this talk we don't talk recently. Say no matter who win this election, anybody will win this election. He get work to do. He get a lot of work to do. All right, now according by this particular headline, which is 46 trillion naira debt, and 90 awaits anybody who will go take over from Buhari. That one day on top of Saturday Independence this morning. As he take the B, I don't know what you feel about that particular one. I did not collect $28 million to blackmail Obi. Now Soludo they talk that one. He say, oh lo lekwa kamo akamo de kwano ocha. Say make una no they whine me. This one when the beside the hear kepu say forget to $28 million where they talk say me I collect to take a change and for Obi, to take attack Obi, to take a blackmail Obi. Say make them forget that one. That one na foul. That na according by House Soludo will be the governor of Anambra State. Now waiting in come outside the opening buka cavity when you take the choppy yam, the drink water. Now I'm waiting in take a talk. That particular talk. You want to know the details of that one? That one day on top of Saturday Independence this Saturday morning, 26 November 2022. On top of the radio Citizen FM 93.7. Now there was still day. They call me Ezemmuo 1. We check the headlines. What gospel artists say about late Sammy Okposo. That one self day on top of Saturday Independence. Everybody they come outside, they come they talk talk how you did them for mine, talk how you do them for mine. But most importantly, I want to make we talk. It's good to pay respect to people who don't die. It's good to pay respect to people, especially people who don't die, we don't do well. We don't put the country name for map. It's good to pay respect to them. But it also did better. I feel say it did better to pay respect to people who don't put their name and the country name for the map, where still they alive. It's good to pay them respect. Because if you want to see the most beautiful thing where they write or talk about person, just wait to make the person buy. If the person don't buy, go now. Hey, he was an angel. He was very simplicious. In fact, he no go fit kill fly. He cannot hurt a mosquito. Even if the mosquito they suck in blood, he no go fit kill that mosquito. He no get mind. He did very gentle. You're gonna hear a lot of things, a lot of celebration, a lot of good wishes, a lot of hype. But the person what they talk about, they there again. When the person they alive, how far? How far? You celebrate them for in front, you celebrate them for the front of the world, make the whole world see. Say this person, now what the person mean to you? Now be this. Because nobody go there here forever. All right. The late Samuel person, I don't come out. It don't come out from the world of scoff. We don't hear reactions. Different people don't they talk. They say what gospel artists say about late Samuel person. That one day on top of Saturday Independence day there, and people don't they talk different kind of things. I don't know how they thing do you, but it shocked me. It still shock me till now because now somebody where I listen to his song well. Anyway, that one day on top of Saturday Independence, on top of the radio, 10 minutes now before 8 o'clock, 0903 22 29 797, 0818 22 205, 0808 22 037, all of them day there. Who they are so now this morning?
Okay, good morning. Now still Mr. Abuja again from Maraba.
All right, Mr. Abuja, welcome, my brother, from Maraba.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, paper will just come now say, Soludo they refuse say no collect dollars.
Yes.
To speak against Obi.
Yes.
You see, he don't retrace in steps. Now the sweetest thing is that I don't hear and monitor yesterday how him and P2B, they hug themselves as a sign of reconciliation. And it's supposed to be like that. People from that region, this is time for them to team up together. Let them support their own. Not the same when it can't happen. Because they say they marginalize them. Like me when they talk, I'm not from East. I'm from Mbuve, Cross River State. But the passion one I get says for Obi, say if they come from that region, after long marginalization, their time don't reach, make them do clinch power. When we see a Nigerian go change, go. Then somebody from his own state, his own village, go stand against her. Sweet. So it's high time make them gather themselves together. Put power, put more effort, make them see how we go see the change from their own region. How Nigeria will move forward, make it better for everybody. Thank you.
My brother, thank you. That one where you talk, it go well. Sharply, on top of Vanguard newspaper this morning, we now have one doctor to 6,400 patients. Now, so medical experts then come outside the country talk. Say for the country now, as he stands now for the country, one doctor to 6,400 patients now waiting to occur. And who they are so now this morning? Talk to me this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Sakwa. Who they talk? Where they call us from?
Okay, no, Apache.
Baba, try increase your voice, make we hear you well.
I know Apache.
All right, we're from New Caro, right?
Yes,
Sharply.
You say one doctor to how many people are there?
6,400 patients.
For this our country.
No, not for Malawi. Not for Zimbabwe.
This is a serious matter.
Not for Zimbabwe, we talk about.
No, this is a serious matter. Not the laughing matter.
Not the laughing matter now. Now, what in the call? Now, according by some medical experts, 6,400 patients to one doctor. According to
6,000 people they sick. One doctor.
Yes.
For what now?
It should be
I mean, many government check them out. So you know, anything they go do, what they say, these doctors who they leave Nigeria will stop to the leave and leave nothing that they are leaving. Make them do a sharp. Make them stop to the play politics. This one because all this blame game. Let's not blame them because of this thing. So make them stop the blame game. So take care of the doctors. Make it keep the hospital. It's not the problem. So that they will score for you. Then say how much 40-something trillion naira.
Debt awaits Buhari's successor. For that one day for Saturday Independent, 46 trillion naira debt. Now they wait the successor of.
And that one day, we all know that borrow. Now Mr. President do more. You know, generate revenue. So the thing we did there, we say, I just hope that the successor will come. We go probe them. I want to see a situation. They say this 43 trillion naira will be taken collect. Make them probe them. We know where to use them to. You know, the former president of South Africa, they probe them now. The case is for court. They even put up for jail. So I want that situation for Nigeria. And even though I know something may be possible, but I want to see it happen. And I know they say they want monitor money politicians. Like we take stock now, the last one they monitor them. Who go above board and how they punish the person. So those already the food limit. They just put their own limit. We know say these politicians they spend 5 billion for presidential campaign and more than 1 billion for governor campaign. So I just hope that if they want to make them prove us wrong this time, anybody who go above that limit, make them
prosecute.
Disqualify.
Yes. Thank you, Patrick, for that one. We don't talk as the matter take the be. All right, so sharp. Because of time, 6 minutes now. Waiting time just remain. The final headline where they here. If oil laws change after Bauchi and Gombe discovery, will demand reparation. Will demand reparation. That now waiting Dokubo talk. Asari Dokubo now they talk that one. Say they go talk, may they repair their side. If the notice say they don't change the law. I would there so that this morning. I greet you this morning.
How are you?
I did all right. How are you? Who they talk?
My name is GB.
GB, my man. How far now?
Yes. Where we dey?
GB, you call from Garkia, be from where?
No, from Life Camp.
From Life Camp. GB from Life Camp. Welcome, my brother. Quickly, make we hear you.
Yes. This issue of fuel scarcity that still linger, I think NNPC need to come and answer some questions. Because you can't call the government now because NNPC is a private company. And they're the one importing fuel. What are they really saying? Because they are the sole importer. They should make sure that there is fuel. Even when there is surplus, nobody can add money to anything. Even when there is scarcity and people are desperate to buy, that's when somebody can say, I don't buy from direct, or I buy from black market. Let me sell at this time. Because all these private marketers are saying, look, we not get a lay from NNPC. NNPC is going to sell to us. So we will just buy from third party. So I can sell at any price I want. So NNPC should rise up to the occasion. If government want to subsidy, let them remove it. If they want to remove it, let fuel be available to the citizens. Not that you go and queue for fuel for a whole day. No, that's not acceptable. And the unitary is coming now. They should not make people suffer for anything. You know what I'm saying? Then they say that the doctors are leaving the country.
Yes.
And you see, let me tell you something. When there is high demand, you increase your supply. I want to government and state and federal government should put more medical school, and get more students into the medical college, so as to increase the number of outputs. There is no way you can't stop somebody from traveling abroad if they are right. If they find it not convenient, they travel abroad. In those days, we have Indians who are teaching us in our school. They came from some country.
Even Ghanaians, Ghana people, Ghanaians, yes. Indians.
So the law allows migration of labor. You are the one to make sure you produce and make sure that you fill those things. So how many medical colleges do you have in Nigeria? How easy is it to get admission into medical school? So these are the things government should look into. Because even if today you make naira to equal dollar, so people will see that I want to travel out. I want to go and see new places. So I advise the government to make medical college very much accessible, and then they should enroll more students into medical college and produce more and train more. Another thing that they should make condition better. Because if the conditions are better, people want to stay. Sometimes not the money they want to go and get over there. Is that in a place for you to even have light to operate a patient, it frustrates you. You see somebody dying, there's no electricity for you to carry. Sometimes they use candle to do operation in the theater to save life. So, and by this time we look at this thing, we will look at the federal government. Health is under the concurrent legislative list, meaning that the state had the power to set up its own something. Yes. So the state is the one in charge of both primary and secondary health system, which is general hospital and health center. And so, this is where the rural people are, the population are. The tertiary center, which are the teaching hospital that belong to the federal government, how many do you have in the country? So the state is the one to invest in medical facility and make sure that we power everything. All this money they are sharing here and there. Look at what Wike is doing in something now. Look at medical school, what he gave them. I mean, nobody will tell that place. That cancer place is 100% complete. From this, in fact, in some places, in some countries, if you do this test, you go and do this on another place. Every test until you are treated, everything is in one place. Why can't they replicate that thing in their local government? To make that every local government has some, solar power health center, well equipped, and give the doctor accommodation there. Make them convenient for them. Give them money, loan for car so they can move about. And nobody want to travel abroad. So I'm saying, the government should rise up, and I thought the state government should rise up to the occasion because they are the ones that accommodate all these doctors. How many doctors are employing the federal government payroll? They still have many of them. So that's the reason why they are leaving. Number one, produce more doctors, and make them comfortable. Provide the money and equipment. They will not go out again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, GB. For that one, we don't talk. GB talks on this there. Produce more doctors, get more institution. We go produce more qualified doctors. And then the ones where you don't produce, treat them well. Handle them well. Pamper them. Treat them. Pay attention to their welfare. And then according by waiting GB to talk. So if you do them like that, people with the pot, they go find options. They don't go too much because actually they're within their own right to go find for better option. Just the way some people they come for inside of the country, they find better option for different areas. Some people they come out from the country, go another country, they find better option. Everything a matter of right and choice as you take the B. All right, if you check your time now. If you check 8 o'clock now, waiting time don't they talk for inside of the studio and of course now time to pack Ungongwan and Janja come out for inside of the studio here. Next Saturday I go jam you again for peace, not for pieces, so that we'll go pieces. Check the things them waiting for inside of the headlines as the matter take the B. They call me Ezemmuo one, chief priest on top of the radio, mouthpiece and the gong, oracle of the citizens, man. When it takes sense, they avoid nonsense. Next Saturday, headlines on top of super citizens on Saturday. We'll go jam again. No touch your radio. Stay tuned for the next arrangement with the SOP Environmental Daily, Environmental Weekly, Environmental Program. Enjoy yourself. No touch this radio.